Hi, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the snapshots 18W10A to 18W10B. So yeah, let's get right into it. So, first off, we have the coral blocks have different textures for each variant. So they have a purple coral and a red coral. They also have their own stuff, and also the dead corals now have the variant as well. So you have a pink coral and well, I guess you have to place them in water, but you have pink coral and a pink dead coral. You have a red coral. You have a purple. I don't have the red dead one. I don't have the blue. Well, you get the idea. So they have dead and alive for all the variants, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, that's nice. And also just have other variants. And also shulker boxes are a little different in a way that the purple shulker box now looks like this, and it has a different texture. This isn't the previous one. And also when you just craft one, it's going to look like this. So it's just a regular shulker kind of shulker box. So it's just kind of plain, and that's just it. And it's just a regular shulker box, but you can dye it to purple, and it'll look like you can dye it to whatever. So if you don't know what I mean, why they're two purple, well, this is the one you get when you craft them, and then you can dye it purple to get this. So basically, when you craft them, it's not a purple shulker box. It's just a shulker box, which happens to be kind of purple. But anyway, so yeah, that's those purple and whatever shulker boxes. Now next up we have the buried treasure that's in the new snapshot. So basically you can go locate buried treasure, but that's a little cheaty, to be honest. I mean, we want to find these legit. So not 100%. We're gonna locate the ocean ruin, but whatever. Okay, so the first thing you will notice about the snapshot is when locating things, the click to teleport thing has the coordinates, the two X and Z, but has a tilde on the Y. So before it was 0, and that teleports you to the bottom of the world. No one wants that. So once we wait for the chunks to load, we're going to see where an ocean monument. I mean an ocean ruin, not an ocean monument. And yeah, so that's the first thing about the snapshot, is that it will, when you click to teleport, it'll do the tilde instead of just a 0, which is a lot better. I broke that. Now, not all chests spawn with these treasure maps. And you might think, is it the treasure maps that locate ocean monuments, like you get to for cartographers? No, it's not that. That's not what they are. So they're actually different. So as you can see in this one that I can't open, I think, yeah, there's going to be a bit of delay when you open it, because it has to make the treasure map locate something while you're opening it. So it has to freeze the game to load the loot. Load all the data for the map, because this map has very useful data. So you'll notice that X marks the spot, so that's where we need to go. So we need to head north. I'm using F3 hacks. No, they're not hacks, but they are sort of like hacks. We need to go south and east, because we need to go southeast, and so we're gonna go this way. And you can see all of this is like an ocean. So you can see this is like a river, and then all this is land. So that's kind of helpful. And then now as all the chunks load, well, I have to pause the game or the chunks don't load. For some reason, like, the map doesn't let chunks load. Well, it does, but it's a lot slower. So I have to like pause the game. But anyway, so yeah, we'll eventually come across the buried treasure we wanted. And once we come on the map, then we'll be able to see. So it's right over here. I actually know where it is because I tested out the snapshot earlier, but the video didn't work. I'm not gonna go into why. Just it doesn't matter. So now we're like basically on it. So we're gonna start digging in here, And, well, we should find some treasure. And it might be a little bit more down than you might think. It's not, like, going to be on the surface or anything. It's not like you dig one block down and you'll find it. So, it might be pretty deep, but, yeah. And you can just keep digging out all the sand. I'm pretty sure it's, like, there it is. So, yeah, you get some cool loot. It is, very cool. And, yeah, and we are basically on the X. So that's pretty cool. There's new buried treasure, and you might think the buried treasure is useless, but no. Look at this. You get diamonds and iron, but maybe not that much. But emeralds are pretty useful for villagers if you want their enchanted books from them or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Now next up, we're going to talk about the new tropical fish. Now these are really cool because they come in... I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's like 3,023. I'm not 100% sure, but different combinations. Now, I don't think there'd be that many textures for them, or that'll be a lot of storage space, but I'm pretty sure it just uses a bunch of sizes and then, like, added textures on to it. But yeah, as you can see, we have the new fish, and if you put them out, then they'll, like, be floppy, as they always were. And try to go back to the water. So yeah, as you can see, they're pretty. They look really cool, and yeah, they have a ton of different shapes and sizes. And they spawn in the warm and lukewarm oceans. So I'm in a cold ocean. They don't normally spawn. I just spawn them in via spawn egg. And you might notice that the tropical fish bucket doesn't have 3,022 or 32, whatever combinations or different fish buckets. Well, that's because if I actually go, well, it's going to be too complicated, maybe, but as you can see, for some reason they called it the clownfish bucket because, well, I guess when you kill the tropical fish, they drop clownfish. But I'm not sure. I would have thought they saved their NB. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have any NBT because it's just an empty one. So if I actually go in survival mode here, and as you can see, if I go to a fish here, and if I pick one up, or if I actually let the water out, okay, I don't know, what am I doing? Okay, so if I get a regular bucket and pick up a fish here, no matter what fish you pick up, it's gonna look like a clownfish. You might think that's weird, but it's just, you can't have too many zillion textures in Minecraft, but anyway, if I do that now, you can see bucket variant tag is some weird number. So that's how it knows what kind of fish you have. And so now when I place it, oh right, you can't place it in water. It'll come out as that fish we picked up. So that was one of the fish there, and it came out right. So yeah, that is pretty cool. That the new tropical fish, they are really cool. Now the next one, I'm going to make sure all my sounds are up. Except for music, because that's not music. And the master volume. And in theory, hopefully you guys can hear this. I'm going to turn up my computer volume a bit, so I can hear a bit better. But first of all, splashing in and out of water has the sound. And I think it gets louder depending on, I don't know. But underwater, if you listen, maybe turn up your volume on your computer. There's like a little, you can hear, there's a little, it's like a nice, oh no, I didn't pay it. Okay, anyway, there's oh, that's loud. So yeah, anyway, so as you can see, it's pretty cool sounds that you can hear. It's just a little, that's loud, but yeah, so you don't want it to be too loud or anything, but oh gosh, I bet it sounds really good with headphones. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's turn my computer volume down so I think I like it. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. I was about to say next up, but then I'm pretty sure that's basically it, I think, for that. I don't think there's much else to it. So, yeah. That's new underwater sound. They're very quiet, but it kind of simulates what you'd hear if you were just underwater in an ocean normally. But yeah. Now this next feature is by far, to me, the coolest feature of the whole snapshot. Not the whole update, but the whole snapshot. And I really am just amazed by, like, I've, like, really wanted this, and I thought it could be really cool. But if I go TP, I should probably be in, no. Phew, okay. TP, do you have your bow at now? Okay. TP, 0, 100, 0. There we go. So what I'm actually gonna do is go back to the unocean biome, at that 0, 0, 0 on the seed ocean. But yeah, and what am I gonna do is, okay, so I'm gonna go through all the steps you need to do it. Now, you can get your color banner, so I'm gonna get blue because it's ocean color, and you'll need it. You don't necessarily need an anvil, but if you do decide to rename your banner, then if you do decide to rename your banner, then it will actually display on the map. So let's get a map. So if you get a map, it's a normal map, okay? And if you put down a blue banner and right click that with the map, you'll see that it actually looks quite cool. You can actually see the banner on the map there. Now I don't think it supports like actual what do you call it? Like patterns. But if you don't really know, that doesn't look like it represents an ocean biome, you can just go ahead and name it to something. So if I go name it to ocean biome, just like that, you'll see that it's gonna be gone if you break it. But yeah, you can now see that. Look at that! It appears ocean biome. Now, there is a little bit of glitchiness on the map. You can see my marker tries to sometimes, and like the my marker and the name, the background of the name has like a little darker, and that kind of is a little weird with glitchiness, as you can see. But overall, it's pretty cool. I like it. And if I actually set it to noon or something, not night, if I set it to noon, then you can see around me a bit better. But anyway, yeah, you can see that is pretty cool. It actually says ocean biome, and I'm pretty sure if we middle click it, it'll save the ocean biome thing. So that's good. And we can just take that right over to the actual, like, one block over here, and then you can see. Oh right, you have to right click it, and there you go. And so what if you now it has, it says ocean biome right there, so you can go to that, and it's like almost waypoints. You can't teleport to them, but they're pretty cool. This is my favorite feature of Snapshot. And also the ocean biome, the ocean biome, the banner, if you have like another one on, oops, that's a duplicate, I don't want to break it because I just don't for some reason, but I don't want it on the map. You can right click it again, it'll disappear, so that's really good. If you accidentally clicked a random banner. But it would be funny if somebody just grabbed out, like if you were in a shop and like if you're on a server, this would be a funny troll. And they just had a map and they just right clicked all those banners and then get an item frame, put the map on the item frame, and there you go. So, yeah, it's quite funny that you would see their banners. It would, like, be telling them, don't use banners. But, I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with using banners. But I just think it's kind of funny, but that you could do that. But, yeah, you can see it even appears on maps, the ocean biome text there. So, and the banner itself. So it is really cool, and now I am going, and also, when you put it into an item frame, that green dot, that green thing, also appears on the map, so that could be another way of saying waypoint, like, but then it's only green, so you only have one waypoint thing to see. It's only green one, so you don't know, is that my house, or is the other one my house, and the other one the shop? So you can actually, like, you can use the banners to have different colors and names. So you could just say house and anything. And you can make it a black banner, so you can make it any color. So yeah, that is a really, really cool feature of the Snapshot. Because it, like, allows you to basically make unique like basically things. You can like unique things. Now, even better if you get another map, it doesn't even have it. So if I actually do that, you can see nothing, and I can make 2 for you. And I'm gonna right click the banner, and you'll see that over here it has no ocean biome like logo banner waypoint thing, but here it does. So you can have them different depending on what kind of thing you have, what kind of map you have. And even cooler, you can even like make I guess that's not very interesting because you could kind of already do that before. But anyway, on to the next thing. Now actually I'm curious. No, it's not worth it. Okay, anyway, next up, coral plants. So first off, we got the coral plant. Now unfortunately there is a little glitch. I think it's like the names are like block.minecraft.ping_coral_plant. And so that's weird. I'm not sure why. But yeah, there's no dead coral plant. But anyway, if you put the wrong coral plant on top of it, it can actually die out. Now, why isn't it? Maybe it has to be in the middle. But yeah, I guess it has to be in the middle, or maybe I don't know, but yeah, anyway, you get the idea. So basically, it's cool in the way that it'll have that when you break it, like if it's anywhere in the middle or something, then it'll actually turn gray and dead. And if you place pink in here, if you break it, something's telling me that's a glitch, but I'm not sure if it is. Because if you break the plants on the block, and it has to be the middle of your 3, if it's a 3x3 area. So something tells me that is. You can double tap W. Anyway, yeah, something tells me that's a glitch, but I don't know. Maybe it's purposeful. Maybe if you break it, then it's supposed to turn dead. I don't know though. But I'm not gonna go into replacing that. So if I can't swim up. These physics are weird. I can't swim up when I was doing it. So if I do this and get the red one, then you can see it looks a lot nicer with these the stuff on here. I don't know why it's called block.minecraft.yellow_coral_plant, but whatever. So yeah, as you can see, I'm actually gonna replace it. It stinks. Okay, so there you go. You have your own new corals. So you got the plant blocks for them. Alright, so now time, set, day. Next feature. What did I say? Anyway, next thing is a glitchy phantom. Well, at first glance, it doesn't appear to be very glitchy. So if I go summon phantom, then as you can see, it actually appears to look really cool. I mean, the texture is cool. It's not like bad or anything. But if it goes near water, it deletes the water. I don't know how to see that very well, but they might be able to get a screenshot on the screen that I just took. I might put it in the video and kind of zoom in and show you what it is. But yeah, so it's a little glitch. It like kind of deletes water. So basically, because it's a transparent texture there. So I don't say delete, but it kind of makes water entities and I think like chests and stuff invisible, and that's not what we want. So I think that's a glitch, and hopefully it'll be fixed. But an overall cool texture and model, and yeah, it's nothing. Oh, okay, yeah, that's really all. But yes, and also its AI has been improved, so it shouldn't be as dumb and just go ram its face into the ground. But yeah, next up. Well, last up, actually, we're going to probably make it daytime so you guys can see. But the reason I'm not making it noon while it's happening, because you can see, you can't actually see a phantom in the daytime. Well, you can, but it'll despawn. So that is what that's why I didn't have it daytime, or it will just despawn. But anyway, let's go ahead and, well, check out the last thing. So, as you can see, it is kind of a nice, it's just, remember this color. It's a nice bluish, dark blue, watery color. I mean, these are all watery colors. But as I go into the other one, the sand biome, what is it? The cold, deep cold ocean. The lukewarm oceans. You'll notice that it around me changes to a nice little, a cyan a cyan thing, a cyan tint, I guess. Is it a tint? A cyan cyan fog, and then you get nice dark blue, and then it's more cyan. So I really like that. It's really, really cool. And now what I love about this more is you can not really, but you can. What they've done is it's actually very easy to make this any color you want. Well, I mean, not for us, but for the coders too. It's not hard to make it any different at all. So they could change the color of this fog to whatever they want. And so what they've decided to do is in a swampland, and this is actually pretty realistic, and I love it. It turns like a tannish yuckiness. Now, what I don't quite get is because underwater, it's kind of got this. Remember this tannish orange? Well, over here, it's like a kind of a black. Well, not black, but it's kind of like a more of an oil, kind of like black oil, liquid oil kind of thing. Well, it's not 100% that, but it's a little bit more like that compared to water. But when you're under it, it looks more tan. Now, I'm not sure why, because obviously this is still blue, but this is tannish weird. But I mean, yeah, it's still realistic. So you can actually you could change this color to whatever you want, and that actually is kind of funny. It blends in with the sand. It's funny because it's like as if that's all sand. Well, it is, and whatever. And once you go in here, whoa, that is a bad transition right there. So yeah, it is actually not too good of a transition because you can see, right now it's completely sand. Whoa, it looks like a rainbow. That's so pretty. I love this. And if you walk closer, boom, that's a noticeable change right there. And then it just changes like that to that instantly. Probably because you can't change it by the 0.5 on a block. But hey, I still like it. I don't think they don't have to worry about fixing it. It's still pretty cool. It is really cool. So yeah, that is all that there is for the snapshot. It is really cool. And if I'm not wrong, tridents. Oh yeah, tridents do have, well, not when you're holding them. So when you're holding them in F5 mode and everything, they look like this, as they did before, and everything is, as it was before. But in your inventory, they look like this. And which is a lot better, because before it went out of the inventory, and that just what? So yeah, I think the reason that happened is because it waited until it looked like this in the inventory, but at the time they couldn't. They couldn't make it look different as this image to the one you have and hold, but now they can or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a really good change, and yeah. Yes, so that's all. So that's all the snapshot. If you did enjoy this snapshot video, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. It's a bit a longer snapshot video. Normally mine are 8 minutes, but this was longer because I had a lot more. But anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoy!